I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. I have in the past, I did a little series where I took some older bead boxes, and I shouldn't say older, just a few months old bead boxes, what I had left over, and we created from our leftovers. So what I'm doing today is I have Citrus Celebration and Voyage to Athens from Sam's Bead Box. That was July and I believe August. Yes, July and August. So we're going to use both of my leftovers from those bead boxes and we're going to create some things from them. So I have like not a ton left over, but I want to see what we can make. So I decided that we would make try to do like a bracelet and necklace and earrings to match, see how many full sets we could get from what I have left. So it's going to be a challenge. There's not a ton left of everything, but we're going to see what we can do. I have on standby my spacers and stuff like that, but I don't want to bring any other beads in from my stash. So we'll use spacers and of course my stringy materials, chain, whatever we can use to create some pretty sets from what we have left. So I'll be right back and we'll get started. Okay guys, if you remember back in July we had Voyage to Athens. This is what I have left. Now I did have a lot more left, but I had created some jewelry for a friend. So this is what I truly have left. So we are going to see if we can get a couple really pretty sets out of this. And when I say sets, I'm saying necklace, earrings, and bracelet that all go together. So I want to try to get 2 sets from this, at least. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's my plan. So, and then whatever we have left, I have bead soup jars for each company, and we will put whatever's left from this in the Sam's Bead Box bead soup. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we have, because I like to I want to kind of spread some stuff out here and see what we have going on. So we have some tiny beads, which I'll leave those in here. Looks like we have some blue rondelles. I have an eyelash. Sorry, that's really weird. And it's like stuck in there. And I have some other small beads also. Let's see what we have as far as like big beads. So we have this cute anchor. We have this really pretty shaped Amazonite, and I don't know why I hadn't used it because it's like the perfect triangle. We have this anchor. We have both of these left. And I don't know why I never used those. I think I just didn't, the boxes come in pretty quickly. Once they come in for me, they start coming in and they're pouring in. So sometimes I think I just don't get back to some of the things I would like to get back to. And, it happens. And I think we all go through that too. I don't think this was ever part of it. I think that's a rando that may have like been on the floor and got picked up. So we're just going to move him off to the side. But I do have a lot of really pretty things left. I do have some buttons left. I have quite a bit of stuff left. So this is what we have going on for us. And there's quite a bit of stuff here. So let's go ahead and take a peek. So I'm thinking definitely this for a necklace. I think it would look really pretty hanging on an eye pin. Or a head pin, maybe with something else on top of it, something kind of, maybe something a little structural, maybe, ooh, how about that? I kind of like that. All right, let's just scoot all this stuff aside for right now. So we have the makings of a focal, all right? I'm trying to decide if I think I might like it more like this. So there's our makings of a focal. We have that. And then we want to decide like what do we want to put with this? Well, we do have some Amazonite left over. This is like a half of an Amazonite. I think we'll leave him off to the side. And we do have a couple sunstone beads left as well. So these will be great. And I think maybe if we continued with more of the crystal, the check glass squares, I think this will be very, you know, like, is geometrical a word? I think geometrical is a word. And I think I would really like that. So I'm just pulling all those out here. And I don't want to use a lot of chain for like the back of a necklace, but I know that we will need to use some if we want to make these sets complete and really, really pretty. So I'm just kind of pulling out all the things I kind of want to see together. And I think these, and I think that maybe I'd want to use these as spacers. So let's go ahead and move the rest of this off to the side. I think we could probably use buttons for closures of the bracelet and the necklace. And I think for the earrings, I think we could do some really nice simple earrings. I only have one of these guys left. Yeah, where'd they all go? As you can see, it's slim picking. So you're probably wondering, what in the world is she going to do with this stuff, right? You know, and by rights, you should be wondering, because I am only just picking out some things I think would look absolutely lovely together. And we're going to go from there. I think we're going to have to think about the earrings for a minute and see. So here's what I have so far. And I think that if we did mostly beaded, but we definitely will probably have to use some kind of cording. And I think that because we're going to do a button, I think we're going to use maybe some wax cord at the top of our piece here. So with that in mind, hold on one second and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I found this hemp cord that I thought would look really nice along the back of the necklace and for the bracelet as well. We are going to use some bead stringing wire, and I have some antique bronze bead stringing wire, about 20 inches of that. But first, let's do our Amazonite nugget here. See if I can get that strung on there. Did I maybe not use it? Oh, there we go. Wonder why it wouldn't go through the other way. Maybe I had a hard time using it. Maybe that's why I never used it. I really wanted to go through this way. Feels like it goes up and through like this. Well, isn't that weird? Oh, there we go. We got it. All right. Because I really want it to hang like this. I think it would be really cool hanging in this direction. So let's go ahead and put one of these little spacers right there. And let's say I have 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, let's use one of these. Oh yeah, that's gonna be really pretty. And we're gonna do a wire wrap loop on this instead of a simple loop, just so that it's a little more stable on the necklace. I'm trying to get my round nose pliers that are stuck inside my cup. How did that happen? There we go. All right, so I got my round nose pliers, and we'll go ahead and do our wire wrap loop. Trying to keep my storage down to a minimum. And I just thought it'd be so much more fun instead of putting all this stuff into my stash to do this, because I had a blast doing it before and it seemed like you guys really enjoyed this. And I do have other ones that I'll be doing as well after this one. I don't know if you'll see them all in the same week or when that'll happen, but just know that I plan on doing this a lot. So, and my thing is too, is I can use stuff from the other one if there's anything left over to go ahead and use in the other box if I choose to. So we have our wire wrap loop and it's ready to be a pendant. So we're going to go ahead and string that little guy right on. All right, just like so. And we're going to go ahead and put on a few of these, like one on each side of these little off-white check glass beads, little rounds. Okay, just like so. And we're going to want to use some of these also in the bracelet that we're going to be making. So I'm not really concerned about using the Amazonite and stuff. If I have to, I will go back. Oh, I do have one more. Oh, look at that. One more sunstone. All right. I just noticed it. I can go back and use some of the other things that I have. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do this beautiful bead. Beautiful melon drop. Not melon drop. Melon bead. Why am I saying melon drop? And we're going to use, like I said, these as like little spacers in between everything. And then let's use some of this really pretty sunstone. Use another melon bead. And then we'll use our Amazonite. Another melon bead. Let's use one of the square sunburst check glass beads. All right, and let's do the same thing on this side. So we have our sunstone. Our Amazonite. And spacer. Oops, I missed something, guys. I missed something. I missed the melon bead. All right. Let's not mess this up already. I missed both melon beads. How in the world, you guys? Yell at me. You gotta yell at me. I'm like, this is not right. Something's not right. All right, so melon bead, spacer, sunstone, spacer, there we go. Now we're getting it, you guys. Now we're getting it. All right. And then I think just to go a little bit further up, we're going to do another melon bead and another one of these starburst ones on each side. So let's do our melon bead and our spacers. There we go. And melon bead. Spacer. And there we go. All right, so here is our first part of our necklace. We are going to be using this awesome hemp to go for the back of the necklace. Sometimes the simpler it is, the more beautiful it is, so we're going to be happy with that. I am going to get out the stuff that I need here. So we're going to need some, oh, here we go. Oh, that one's got a little crimp on it. That's weird. How'd that happen? We'll use that crimp. I don't know how that happened. There we go. Let's find another crimp. And my desk is a mess right now because I have like everything all over it. But that's okay. So let me find another good little crimp here. Sorry, bear with me a minute because I got like I had some crimps spill like a while ago, like a few trays, and this was like a long time ago, honestly, you guys. And I just kind of scooped it all together because I'm like, I am not sorting those out. There's no way. All right, so we have that. And then we're going to need, we have a couple jump rings, which is, we need those. And let's go ahead and do one side here. Let's put our crimp on, our wire guardian. Let's put our one jump ring on. Do some crimping. There we go. Let's have gravity do what it's supposed to do. I'm going to end up using a lot of this for a bracelet too. So I wasn't sure if I was going to bead all the way up to the top for this necklace or do something along the back. And I think that if I just continued to bead, it would just be filler and it wouldn't be like, I wouldn't love it. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm choosing to stop it right here and use another stringing material to finish off the back. All right, so let's get our crimp bead on. And our wire guardian, we'll drop that all the way down. There we go. Pull that all the way through. Put it through our crimp tube. And pull that down. There we go. Try not to let our wires cross. I'll put this on after. I realized I didn't put it on there, so no big deal. We can open it up and put it on. right. So let's go ahead and clip that. Save that for our bracelet. Let's put this jump ring on. I'm going to scoot all this aside here so we can focus on what we're doing here. All right, so I'm gonna hold this up to myself for a second. All right, so we're gonna just start with one side here. I'm not sure exactly how long I want to have this. So let's just start with one side. And we're gonna do just like an easy overhand knot, all right? We don't need to go crazy. We can just do a nice, simple overhand knot, something, you know, that's not going to be humongous or anything like that. So I'm just taking both strands, wrapping it around my finger, pulling it through both strands through the little hole that I made. And we're just going to slide that knot down gently and carefully so that the knot looks really nice. Down to our jump ring. So it looks like that. We want a nice knot. We'll cut that tail off in a little bit. And now I just want to see exactly where I want to hang this. Okay, so I'm going to cut here. We're going to cut this one, but we're going to leave it longer because it's going to end up going, we're going to make a loop to go around our button. So I'm going to cut a little bit extra here. All right, so we have that. And now what we can do is we can go ahead and put this through our button. Let me take my cutters though and really trim that at like a little bit of an angle. It might have a problem going through the button, but we'll see. Nope, not too bad. And then put it right back through, just like you would be putting a button on a shirt. Let me actually grab my little scissors here. Sometimes it works better with the hemp cord to make a nice little angle. There we go. All right, let's put that through. It's having a hard time going through that second hole. Okay. We're gonna make it work. I'm wanting it to work. Oh, I struggle with this so many times, you guys. See if we can get that at more of an angle. Almost. You know what? Hold on one second. I'm going to see if I can do something. Okay, so I put just a little bit of glue on the end of my string, and I'm just kind of like working it into a point. So hopefully this helps. So let's give that a shot. I think it's the hole, you guys, because it's wanting to stay pointy. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's that one side, because it went through the other one just fine. You know what? If we can't use these for this, then we'll use it in another way. So that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Let me just grab a clasp here real quick. Not even worried about it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. All right. So here's a clasp. And we're just going to do another overhand knot. Actually, you know what? I end up having to trim that so much. We're just going to do this. Doing a regular knot and then a surgeon's knot on top of that. And again, just bringing it close to where I need it to be. There we go. So we have our knot, and we can trim that off. That's not going to go anywhere. Made such a mess. All right, let's trim this little tail off. All right. Got that tail trimmed off, and now let's go ahead and do the other side here. We'll do our overhand knot down here by the loop. Both threads going through. Come on. I'm not having troubles with the short one, I'm having troubles with the long one. All right, and then again, just pulling it really slowly. I'm gonna get down to that jump ring and have a really nice knot. So there it is. We can cut that off. If you don't feel good about your knots, or if you are just afraid that it's gonna come undone, you can definitely put a little dab of glue on each knot and it'll be fine. This one's really fuzzy. I don't like that. Just want to cut that little fuzz off. There we go. That's better. All right. So now we need our jump ring for the closure. And we're going to use a bigger jump ring. And this one we can do a real quick overhand knot too. And trim that off. All right, here is our pretty necklace. And now let's make a bracelet and earrings to match it. So we used these. I think I'm going to use this pretty little, my last little sunstone left. That is it, right? Yeah. do have the buttons. I don't know if these are going to work out in that way, so I think we're just going to hold off on the buttons. Those might go with something else later, so we'll just go ahead and put that in there. All right, so now let's just make sure I have enough bead string and wire to create a bracelet, and I do have plenty, so we're good. I kind of want to give this like a little bit of another focal though too. I think it would be fun to put something else on. Like I'm wondering like about this guy. Just kind of have him kind of not really a center focal, but like off to the side. I think he would look really cute. And let's use our little spacers here. I'm going to bead on the side first. Let's do our last sunstone bead. Yeah, that looks nice. And then let's do the rounds, the melons here. Come back here. There we go. What did I do? 2 of those? Sleeping at the wheel, guys. Sleeping at the wheel. I love the AB finish on these melon beads. They're so pretty. They pick up so many colors. It's just gorgeous. All right, let's see what we have going on over on this side. So we'll need a little bead. I think we use the square sunbursts. And this is really all I want on this one side. This and the big anchor bead. So we're going to close off this side. Let me grab some more stuff. Okay, a couple crimp beads, a couple wire guardians. I have more of this stuff on order. I just don't have it here yet. All right, getting down to the nitty gritty with some of this stuff, you guys. Let's put our crimp bead on our wire guardian. And let's grab our lobster clasp. We're going to use the same exact one that we used on the necklace. Oh my goodness, get in there. There we go. Put our clasp on. String our crimp bead up. Let's do some crimping. And then let's cut off our tail because we know those little white beads will not fit 2 pieces of wire in them. Send it down for some gravity and see what we have. Oh yeah, we can definitely add some more melon beads. So let's do this, this, and let's see where we're at again. I would say one more melon bead and we'll call it good. We have 2 left over that we can use in our pair of earrings, which is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and put our crimp bead on and our wire guardian. Let me get that one's too big. A jump ring. There we go. Put our wire through here. Like so. Let's put our jump ring on. Come on, you goofy little thing. All right. Let's pull that through. Why does it feel like it wants to be stuck? It's like stuck on my wire guardian. There we go. Get that around there the right way here so that I'm not crossing wires on my crimp. All right, we got our crimp done. And let's just go ahead and trim this off. All right. Come on. Here is our bracelet. So our bracelet turned out really cute. I like the asymmetrical look of it. Let me grab some ear wires and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we have a couple of these little melons left, and I want to use these little charms to hang on the bottom. I think that would be really cute. So let's go ahead and put on our little off-white beads if they'll fit. Sometimes these little tiny beads don't. So let's put on a little sparkly one. That's fine. Sometimes my eye pins are too thick for some of those little beads. All right, and we're just going to do a very simple loop. So I'm just gonna fold that over. Trim off what we don't need. I hear Marmalade yelling at me. His food dish must be empty. I'll have to go look after I'm done with this pair of earrings. Make our loop. Let's, oh, I almost cut that. Let's hang on our little charm. No jump ring required. And then let's put it on our ear wire. So there is our cute little pair of earrings. Let's see if it, oh, we're gonna need to twist our ring a little bit. There we go. So now we have our little pair of earrings, and they're not going to be super long. They're going to be not long at all. String that one on. That one. There we go. Another simple loop. Oh yeah, I hear you, Marmalade. Mama hears ya. He's saying, Mom, Mom, it's dinner time. You know it's dinner time. What are you doing? I don't know if you guys can hear him or not. I don't know if it picks it up that far away, but I can tell he's in the kitchen yelling at me. All right, so there is our other earring. So we have a cute pair of earrings. We have our bracelet and our necklace. So this is our first set. All right, guys, I'm going to clean this up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so while I was like picking up and dumping out this stuff, I noticed I had a piece of this chain that I had harvested before, and it has like a little end on the one side, which I think would be really great to be able to use. And I thought about using this as like, you know, to hang like this and do like a clasp right here. I'm thinking that's what I would like to do. So let me think about that for a second. But then I thought it'd be really cool to just run our bead stringing wire through here. There's like a little tiny space on both sides. And maybe we could do, or you know what, maybe we could do a multi-strand necklace. I'll let this be one of the strands. I'm thinking, I think maybe we'll do that. So let's go ahead and pull this apart. I think we'll do like a multi-strand necklace. I need to undo this little clasp, and it's the way it's folded, it's too much for my pliers to get through, and I'm afraid I would really screw up everything if I used my memory wire cutters. So let me see. If I can't get it, then I will use my memory wire cutters. All right. But then I don't have anything to hang on the top. I'm thinking, you guys, let me just think for a second. Unless I did more beaded up through the top, which I could definitely do that. So this could be like our shorter strand here. And then maybe our longer strand below it, maybe we can use this guy. Actually, I kind of want to use this as like a focal. Maybe we'll save that for like another bracelet, or he might end up in our bead soup. I don't know. We'll see. So I think we got it. So we're going to use this as our shorter strand. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. When you're the only one home, there's so many interruptions. All right, so we're going to get some bead stringing wire, and I just want it to be longer than this. It doesn't have to be super long. All right, we're going to cut it right here. And I do have another small scrap that we could use as part of the bracelet too, so that'd be awesome. Telling you guys, harvested pieces are amazing to have. If you can find some jewelry that you no longer wear, or find them at like a resale shop or whatever, you can find some great things on some of your harvested jewelry. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna hang this guy right from a jump ring. All right, and let's put him right in there. Okay. And Let's grab a couple of these little sparkly ones. Do one on each side. Just like that. And I think I really would like to use these leaves. These leaves are really pretty. I'm wondering how that would look with this. Oh, actually that would look really cool. So let's string on some leaves, and we're gonna put a spacer in between each one. We're probably gonna go with these ivory spacers again, just because they are plentiful. So let's do that. And let's just go ahead and do one side for right now. Not sure how far I'll go up with the leaves, but sure we'll figure it out. So maybe if we did 4 on each side. So what do you guys do with your leftovers? Do you try to use the whole entire box up? Do you just feed it back to your stash? What do you do? Are you trying to challenge yourself to go back to your boxes and use them all up? See what kind of beautiful things you can make from it. All right, so, oh yeah, I like that. That's gonna be cool. And then let's just put a little white spacer on the side here. And we have a bunch of these Amazonite cubes. I think they would look really cool on this necklace. So let's do a bunch of these. Let's do like 3 in a row and a spacer. See, how will those sit? Will those sit nice? That one's a little wonky. I don't like that one. Trying to find ones that aren't like super crazy, wonky, hole drilled. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, and then kind of keeping on theme with this color. Actually, no, let's drop some blue in here. Let's do these. Sticking with all of our nice little flat-ish beads. Something stuck inside there. We'll grab an eye pen real quick. Sometimes the paint gets like stuck inside and you just have to help it out a little bit. All right. Let's do another one of these. Let's do this like little column looking guy. And someone is like closing the door hard. We might get 2 full sets out of what I had left over, which is actually quite a bit. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. All right, let's see where this comes up with the chain that we have here. Okay, yeah, this is going to be good. I like this. Spread these apart a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be nice. All right, cool. Awesome, 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 awesome. I still haven't quite figured out what I want to do at the top here, but I think we will. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. But let's close off our ends because we know we don't need to have those open. So I'm going to dig out a couple jump rings. Not jump rings, you guys know what I'm talking about. A couple crimp beads. See what I mean? Look, I have a bunch of like mixtures. So I have to do this every now and then just to try to get through some because it's like, it's a mess, you guys. It's an absolute mess. I've been trying so hard to just kind of go through these and, you know, not be lazy and just like look through them and find like what I need from the little potpourri mixture I have in the corner of my little tray there. All right, and then we needed a couple wire guardians. Let me grab those. Actually, yes, we do. We do need a couple wire guardians because we're going to use jump rings to go through our little hole there. All right, so let's kind of scoot this mess off to the side. Sorry about the cat hair. It's shedding season, I guess. Put our little crimp on. Feed our wire through our wire guardian and through our crimp bead. Crimp that down. There we go. Let's trim off our extra that we don't need. As close as we can get to the crimp. There we go. And let's let gravity do what it's supposed to do. Put our crimp bead on. Repeat the same process over. Put that through here. Pull it down. And let's crimp. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so we have that side, that all done. Now let's find a jump ring that won't be too huge to go through that. That one's way too big. Oh, actually, I think I found some. Hold on. Oh, there's a crimp. It's so weird how things just like end up in other spots. And you're like, how did that even happen? I have another one just like that one here somewhere. There we go. Let's put these away for now. right, so we are going to attach, come on, lay right, there you go. We're going to attach both sides to this. Let's put it through here. Put this one through here. Put it through this little hole right there. Maybe. Should fit just fine. Hold on, let me see if I can get it through that first. It's like those little leaves are in the way. So if I go like that, I don't want the jump ring to be too big. So let's see. Oh, I messed that one up really bad. All right, you know what? We might need to just go a little bit bigger. I destroyed this jump ring, you guys. Let's go a little bit bigger. I guess I had the right idea when I was going a little bit bigger, but I don't know. I like to try to keep them as hidden as I possibly can, but that's okay. It'll be fine. There we go. Somebody needs in. Come on, Mars. Come on, buddy. You know, I love when I don't have everybody at home sometimes, but then I realize I'm like, okay, I'm the only one who can do everything right now. Like get food, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny. Everyone all of a sudden is like, Mom, we need you. And I'm like, okay. Get that closer together there. There. All right, so there's our one side. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like this. This is gonna be cute. All right. I'm wondering if maybe I should do some leather up at the top. Or if I should just do some chain. Hi, buddy. You guys hear him? He's very talkative today, which is really nice. I like it when the old man talks. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Sometimes I have to watch him. He's getting really like forgetful. Like he's my poor old man. He's such a sweet cat, you guys. He's such a sweet boy. I love him so much. When it's his time to go to kitty heaven, it's going to be devastating for me. You guys might not hear from me for a little bit. We've had him in our family for a very long time, and he is such a sweet little buddy. And my whole family would be heartbroken. My kids, William, he's William's really, honestly, first pet that he remembers because he was just a little guy. William was only about a year old. He was just little. All right, so here's our necklace so far. Let me think for a second about the chain or whatever we want to do up there at the top. And I'm going to find something real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I found some antique bronze chain. I now have Woody in here with me because everybody needs me right now. So we're going to use just some regular cable chain here. What you doing, Woody? Why don't you lay down, buddy? Lay down. And we're just going to cut this in half.
I don't know if I want it to be that long. Let me just double check this real quick. Actually, I think that'll be fine. Okay, good deal. So let's just cut this in half. Mama needs to get you a dog bed in here, doesn't she? Yeah, Shane was pretty bummed. He got called in to do second shift, but it was for a good reason. Somebody at work had a death in the family, so he doesn't mind that. It's just it's hard because he has to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, so he's working until about 10 o'clock tonight, and then he's got to get up super, super early in the morning and go back to work tomorrow. But they got somebody else who is usually on second shift to be able to cover the rest of the week, so the person can spend time with their family. So that's good. All right, so let's find some more jump rings. Need a couple for the bottom here, and we need a couple for the top. We need one to put the clasp on, and then one for the clasp to hook onto. So we got that, and then we need a little bit bigger one, and there we go. Okay, so we have our chain for the back. Grab one of those clasps real quick. Actually, I think, yeah, we will use a bigger one. I'm obsessed with these giant clasps. I don't know why, but I love them. All right, let's get our chain on here. Put it on this part of our necklace. Like so. Actually, that one's big. Let's use the smaller one. Save that bigger one for later. Just feel like the smaller one looks better with this chain. Hang that on there. Get this one hung on here. There we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cute together. I need to reorganize my chain too. It's kind of a little messy. It's hanging up, but I would just like grab a jump ring, put on a jump ring and hang it up. It didn't, you know, I used to have it all like color coordinated. Now I gotta dig, and it's kind of annoying. All right, so here is our necklace. I think it turned out really cute with this really pretty leaf link. Very, very nice. This I'm not real sure about, but I think it's gonna be okay once it's on, but we'll try that on later. So let's put that one off to the side too. And I'm gonna clean this up, and I'll be right back. All right, and I am back. All right, so we have a bracelet to make, and I feel like we could use this. Although I don't know if I want to use both. Let's put that one aside. If that one has to go to our bead soup, and go to our bead soup, it's fine. I don't mind. But we do have this one length of chain left over, which I would like to use also with our bracelet, since we have it in our necklace. So let me see if I can get this piece off here. There we go. We're going to leave this on the end because we can put a little jump ring on it. So leave that. And let me just grab some bead stringing wire. Cut some of this off. Reminding myself that I have a length of chain here that we could use. All right, so we have some bead stringing wire, and we have some of these like little petals left, so I definitely want to use those. We actually have quite a bit of stuff left here, but I don't think enough to make like another whole set, which is absolutely fine, but we can definitely do another bracelet. So let's do like these petals, whatever it'd be like this on one side. Yeah, like that. And maybe let's hook the side to our piece of chain here. I'm going to grab a couple more wire guardians. And I had one crimp that was like a rogue crimp, so we'll use that one real quick. So I don't have to, you know, try to put him back later when I actually probably won't put him back and he'll just get dumped somewhere. All right, so let's put our wire guardian on. You're gonna hook that right onto this chain. This is why I say never get rid of your scraps. Keep your scraps because you never know when you're gonna need them. This is like the perfect size to do on a bracelet. All right. Let's cut off what we don't need. Okay, we're gonna want that to be nice and snug. Let's put this on here. And then let's use, I'm trying to keep it the blues and everything else. So let's do like one of these really cool like Saturn beads. We have some of these pebbles left. Let's do these pebbles. Actually, let's do the pebbles next. So we got pebble. Another one. And one more. It's crazy we had 4 of those left. It's so funny like how little you end up with, but yet you can still find things that go so cute together. So we're not gonna need much more. Like honestly, we really just need probably one of these really pretty Saturn beads and we'll call it good. This bracelet's done. And then we can just focus on a pair of earrings. So we have that. And I actually want to use a bigger clasp for the bracelet. I just feel like it makes it easier to put on. So that's what we're going to do. Find all my stuff here. Get out a crimp. And our wire guardian. We're actually going to have quite a bit to put back to our bead soup. Come on. All right. All right, we still have enough to use this later for something. Will that actually just go right into there? It actually does. Let me see if that works out, because that would be actually kind of cool to not have a jump ring there. Oh yeah, that's gonna fit just fine. All right, cool. Awesome. All right, guys, there's our bracelet. That's fun. Let me fix the leaves. There we go. Like, why isn't that laying right? That seems to do that, like on the chain for some reason. Like, maybe my wire's a little bit too stiff. Maybe I have this chain twisted. Hold on. That's gonna annoy me if I don't fix that. There we go. All right. We'll adjust that later. Okay, we're good. Let's do our earrings. So I think that we need these. We definitely need those. We'll probably use a couple of these little sparkly ones. And I would like to use some of these Amazonite squares. If I can find 4 that I really like here. All right, so we need a couple eye pins, and we're gonna use a couple head pins. So there's our eye pins. And our head pins are right here. There we go. All right. So I think what I'd like to do is do like the Amazonite square and one of these and the Amazonite square. And then just go ahead and do a simple loop. All right. And then let's do one of these pretty little beads, our little fun Saturn bead. And yeah, that should be it. And then let's do a little wire wrap loop here. Okay, and we can close up that loop because we can open the bottom of this up to hang it. So let's close up that loop. There we go. Trim that off. Let's hang that from the bottom. Whoop. And an ear wire. There we go. And then this one's next. Sorry, I hit my camera with my face. I was getting really close. Oops, that does go there. This. Okay, simple loop. All right, so there's our earrings. I'm going to clean this up. We'll look at these real quick, and then we'll move on to the Citrus Celebration. Right back. Okay, guys, this is what's going to go in my bead soup, unless we want to use any of it at all in the Citrus Celebration. I'm not sure if we will or not, but I'm going to put it off to the side. So let's do the sets here. So we have our bracelet, which I think I might have to do something with this because it's not quite laying right. Unless once you get it on your wrist, it'll probably be fine. Let's put it on my wrist. Oh yeah, it's just laying flat. It looks weird. Hold on 1 second, I'll have this. 1 second and I'll have this on. Okay, so I have it on. There we go. And let's put this bracelet on too, because I think you could probably stack these and it'd be pretty awesome. Well, I'm having a hard time clasping things today. So this is what they look like. So they look really great. There's our bracelets. There we go. And then we have our earrings. And I would do a whole try on, you guys, but it really, I mean, these videos end up being so long. But don't worry, you know I wear my own stuff, so you'll see me wearing them. I'm very certain of it. Here's our earrings. Whoops. There's our earrings. And then here is our necklaces. Oh, let me flip that around. There we go. Okay, here's our one necklace with a double strand. We have some chain that we're using. Oh, I have it backwards. Hold on. Everything is so floppy. All right, so there's our double necklace. Turned out really pretty. And then here's our other necklace. I think this one's my favorite out of both of those. So this one is absolutely top on my list. I think it's really cute. All right, I'm gonna set up for Citrus Celebration and I'll be right back. Okay guys, here's Citrus Celebration. Here's what we have. So we have a bunch of these white and gold seed beads. We have some little tiny peridot. We have a bunch of, let's take a look at these. We have these really pretty orange flower design. Love those. I think it would look great with this and some bumblebees. We have some beautiful flowers. We have this one. I absolutely love this. It's so pretty. Where is the hole for that? There it is, through the top. Little lotus flower. We have some metal pieces. We have some hearts and some little flowers. We have a lot of fruit. We have some melons, a bunch of glass beads. We have all kinds of fun stuff that we can use. So let's take a peek and see what we can do here. So I'm thinking for a necklace, we need lots of sparkle. So let me get rid of these for a second. We only have one of these leaves, so we'll just leave him off to the side. We're not going to use these pumpkins right now, so we're going to put them off to the side, but I do want all these glass beads. Like, I want all of these lovely, lovely glass beads, okay? And then I think I would like all of these glass beads as well. Let's just pull all these out. There we go. And I think maybe all these little, I don't know, maybe not the peridot. Let's do some of these white flowers, but save some. Well, just dump them all out. And then we also have these check glass melons with the orange in them. I have 4 of those left, so let's use those. We have a couple focals. We're not going to use that one yet. Probably not going to use those gold things right now. But we have quite a few things we can do right here. So I'm thinking that these little bumblebees would make really cute earrings. And along with, maybe we do like the little green bicones here. And oh, we only have one of these little teeny tiny flowers left. And maybe this bright orange. Do a little pair of like stick earrings. This would be a really pretty focal on a necklace or on a bracelet. Like I'm feeling this for the necklace for some reason, because I don't really want to use it as a pendant. I'd like to just string it on. So I'm thinking that, and I'm thinking this for the bracelet. All right, so, and we can go back and get more beads. Like, this is not all we, have to use here. We can definitely get more beads. And I think we're going to use, I have this Soft Flex and Champagne, and I think we're going to use that to do our necklace and bracelet. So I'm going to cut off, we're going to make kind of a shorter necklace. And I'll let you know how much I have here for our necklace. And I do have all my, like, if I want spacers or anything, I have that all standby, but I'm trying to use the box except for anything stringing, like chain, leather, any other kind of cording. I'll use that. So we have 25 inches of bead stringing wire for our necklace. And I think what I want to do is I kind of want to start out with one of these in the center. All right. And I really love these, like, probably use some of these spacers. I really love those little drops because I like to use them like this. So put a spacer on, little seed bead spacer, and put them like this. maybe do one of these daisies, and then do one going the opposite way, like that, and a spacer. And then let's do one of these check glass melons. My dog smells really bad. He just did something in here and he's stinky. I'm sorry, guys. I might have to like pause it and let him out so he can go do that somewhere else. This stinky boy. All right, so I'm trying to find mostly the gold seed beads. I will use the other ones too, but right here and with what I'm doing right here, I want to use the gold. All right, so let's do this green one. And we use both of the green ones that we had left. And let's grab one of these melon beads. And another gold seed bead. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Next I want to do probably one of these really pretty, just glass ones. And then let's do some white. And then let's do, I think we have several of these like light pink ones. Whoop. Oh, that doesn't go there. I need one of these. All right, looks good so far. Oops, white seed bead. And let's see, we have a couple more of these pink ones. Yep, we do. All we have are, do we have 4 yellow? We do. Oh goodness, this is gonna be great. Need one of these white daisy spacers. Get that? Yeah, I did that right. Okay. And then let's do this orange flower again on both sides. And then we can use these gold ones instead of the gold. Get on there. We have yellow. There we go. Looking good. Do you guys hear the birds right outside my window? I don't know what they're going crazy over, but they found something that sounds good or looks good. All right, so this is what we have so far. Now I want to come in and I want to put this guy on here. So let's just go ahead and bead him right on the side. And then on this side, we're gonna do one of the orange flowers. So we're gonna only have one green flower and he's gonna be on one side of the necklace. Cute, that's gonna be cute. All right, so then we can go ahead and continue our beading. We won't have any more of these, but that's okay. we'll go ahead and keep putting some seed beads on and other beads. So since we're right there, let's do one of these really pretty beads. And then another one. And then we'll do a couple of these spacers. And then another bead. A seed bead. And another one. Okay, so that's what we have. Do the same thing over on this side. All right, I'm going to do some beading and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm at a point where I am just using a bunch of these smaller beads up here at the top. We're not going to use these drops up there, so we're just going to move those off to the side. I have some onesies that I'm putting over there. And we're just going to continue to bead. I've been taking these smaller ones and just kind of doubling up on them right here. And I use a lot of these like citrine color beads right there in the center. So let's go with maybe this yellow. We have 3 of those. Okay. We have a couple yellows left over, but we'll just set them off to the side in case we want to use them somewhere else. Let's do some of those green ones. And I'm just using the seed beads to kind of like have them stand out a little bit in here, but I'm using the same ones like across the board here. So if I use gold on this side, I'm using it on this side and so on. We're almost done with this necklace. A lot of little beads up at the top here. But I wanted something to be very bead heavy and not using any chain to finish off this necklace. I thought it'd be really cool to use as many of these beads as I possibly could in one piece. There we go. All right, and next we can go ahead and use the orange. It's gonna be a long video, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize now. You can fast forward to what you need to, though. These these videos take a lot of extra work and a lot of planning. Well, not really so much planning, but you know what I mean, like carving out time of my afternoon or evening. It's getting to be evening. I've been working on this for a while. The little bit of time that you see is not even the amount of time that somebody spends on this. Any of you who know and make videos or whatever, or even just bead, you know how long this stuff takes. It takes a while. All right, let me see if that's going to be enough. Yep, I think it will be. All right, good deal. And I got a small silver clasp here, so we're going to use that little guy. And, oh no, we're doing gold. Hold on one second, let me grab some. Okay, this time I grabbed my jump rings and everything else that we need too. So, and a bunch of ear wires. I just grabbed a whole pile of them. All right, so we have our crimp tubes here. Let's get that opened up. I'll just toss out a few of those. Some wire guardians. All right, let's go ahead and put on our crimp tube, our wire guardian. We're going to put our clasp right on to our wire guardian. If I can get that in there. Sometimes I think the little channel for these wire guardians gets crushed or something. I had to throw a few away before. There we go. That one's fine. All right, let's put this clasp on. Let's put our crimp bead over both strands. Trim off what we don't need. Okay, we let all that slide down. And let's do the same thing on this side. We'll put a jump ring on after we close it off. Need a little jump ring. And here is our first necklace. And I think it turned out really cute. Very, very simple, very cute. I love how this just kind of stands out on its own. So now we can get started on our bracelet. All right, so we have a bunch of stuff here. And I'm gonna grab some more wire. Measure it around my wrist and cut some off. right, and we're going to go ahead and start right out by crimping off the one end with our clasp on it. Might as well, because we're going to do kind of asymmetrical looking, somewhat sort of bracelet. Oh, I said I was going to put the clasp on. I almost made a mistake. Wouldn't be the first time, and it sure is not going to be the last time. All right, let's feed that on there. Crimping pliers. All right, and let's put a couple of seed beads down there just to try to start it out, like 3 of these little clear gold ones. If I can find the hole. There it goes. Do one more. I think maybe they'll go over both strands. Let me see. Nope. Okay. We know we can cut that off. All right. So let's trim that off there. All right. So we have one started here. And then I think I would like to go and do, I wonder how this would end up looking if I did this one leaf that I have left with our flower. I think we need to do a little seed bead in between. Nope, not feeling it. We're gonna put that in our little, it's gonna be part of our bead soup, I think. All right, so let's go ahead and string on our big flower. Just like that. Perfect. All right, and then we have that little seed bead. And then I want to do a bunch of these little flowers with the white in between. All right, then I think let's use this last little green flower we have here, just like that. Let's put another little white one beside it. Then let's go into using some of our other beads. So we have some yellow, we have some orange. Oh, I wanted to use 2 of those oranges. Let's see, let's do orange. Let's do yellow, green. Let's do a pink one. Let's do a couple of these white spacer beads. Then let's do a pink one. green one, yellow, and orange. And let's see where that lands us here. Just about done. Just about. All right, so good deal. So then let's do a couple more of these spacers, and maybe we won't do orange. Maybe we'll do the yellow or the pink, because I want to use one more orange. And then yellow. I think we're gonna do pink because that's what we have. All right, so let me see where we're at. Oh yeah, we're good now. All right, so let's go ahead and close off this end. Bring it all the way down. Feed that through our crimp tube. So I don't know if I mentioned, okay, yesterday I did a lot of cleaning in the house, and I did cleaning in my craft room. Like I moved furniture out of the way and swept behind and underneath everything and steam mopped the whole room, and it felt so good to get it all done. But you guys, I have sciatic problems, and I think I may have overdone it yesterday. I was in a lot of pain yesterday evening and earlier this morning. It's gotten much better because I did ice and then heat and then ice and then heat, and I sat on a tennis ball, and I did all the things that my doctor says to do whenever I have like sciatic pain, and it helped eventually. It just, I overdid it yesterday, so I know that I need to, once I start feeling that little bit of like pain that I start to get before it like really hurts, that I need to sit down, take a break, and kind of relax a little bit. But yeah, I learned a lesson yesterday. I haven't had that problem in a while, but it usually happens to me if I'm overdoing something, like if I'm doing way too much of like the same kind of like push and pull, that kind of thing. All right, so here's our bracelet, and I think it goes really well with our necklace. I think that turned out really cute. So we'll put that aside, and now let's make some earrings. And so I ended up saving like these little melons because I thought, you know what, we'll use the melons. So we have that. Let me just grab my jump ring and my head pins and eye pins. All right, so we got our head pins and eye pins. I need 2 eye pins, and I need 2 head pins. Move all that aside. There we go. All right. So our eye pins are going to have our green bicone and our melon bead. And we're going to do a simple loop. Ooh, that's a bad loop. Fix that. There, that's better. I don't know what happened there. All All right, and then let's do our little bumblebee coin on our little head pin here. I'm going to do a wire wrap loop. Straighten out our loop because I got a little crazy on it. And we're going to do the melon towards the top and the green towards the middle of the earring. And I just caught I have a little snag right here. Let me fix that. There we go. Don't want that getting caught on hair or anything like that. Grab our ear wire. And we have one little cute pair of earrings. So let's do the next one. All right. So I hope you guys all have had a wonderful weekend. I know this weekend was really great for me. I feel bad for Shane because he ended up having to work, but it's for a good reason. So we're going to be happy that he's able to help somebody out. I know that, you know, they would help him out if the tables were turned. So, but it's been difficult lately. And, you know, I mean, he's been under a lot of stress and pressure at work. And it's really hard when you have a lot of stress and pressure. And you guys all know, I mean, everyone experiences it from one time to another. And I've had it too. I've had very stressful weeks or days at work. And it's really hard to recover from that kind of stress. I mean, you get home and like the first thing you keep thinking about what you have to do at work. And then you think about what you have to do at home. And then, you know, before you know it, you're so overwhelmed. It happens so quickly. Okay, there's our cute little earrings, you guys. I think that turned out really nice. I love the set. So far, out of everything I've made today, I think I love this set the most. All right, so let me go ahead and find what we want to do next. I really want to do something with this fruit. I haven't done anything at all with this fruit. And I think that it would be so cute to do just a fun, like, fruity little necklace and earrings and bracelet. So let's take a look at that. Get rid of some of this other stuff here. All right, so we have a lot of fruit. And I don't know if we'd have enough to really do a necklace, but I think we can try. I do have some gold chain that we can use as like backup if we need to. And I want to try to keep it simple as like stringing. You know, I don't want to I want this to stay like simple things that you can do to make your jewelry. I really want it that way. So I would like to do a necklace and bracelet again. And let me see, let me grab some wire. I'll be right back. All right, I just found this fuchsia wire that we're going to use. I decided that this would be fun to use. So let's make another shorter necklace, or maybe we'll be adding some chain. I'm not really sure yet, but cut off some of that. And we did about the same amount, so about 25 inches. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fine. All right, so what I have one leaf, so we're just gonna leave that off to the side. I have this really pretty focal and some pumpkins and some peridot left, but we're just gonna put that off to the side for now. Not sure if we're gonna end up using it today. It might go into my bead soup. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so, or maybe I could use the pumpkins in this and even the peridot, but that focal I don't think we're going to be using today. We'll use that at some point, I'm sure. All right, so what I'm thinking is we have these really cute lemons and limes. So I was thinking that it would be really cute to do like a little lemon on this necklace, like in the center there. And just that little guy, right? And then maybe do like a little white bead next to him. And another one. Yeah, he's cute. And then I really want to use some of this fruit. So let's do pink, like grapefruit. Yeah, some more of these seed beads are easier to pick off the mat. And I really want to use a lot of the white ones. So let's use the white. And then let's do one of these. And you know what? We're gonna do that. But then we're gonna also do one of these green. And then a white. So we gotta have some green in the middle of that too, I think. Or maybe we won't do so many right in a row. Okay, we're gonna get one side going here on what I'm thinking. And then we'll go on to the next side. So I'm thinking that, let's see, maybe since we did this, well, these are like little drops too. I'm thinking, guys. Okay, so maybe let's try this. Let's do this little guy, one of these. And it's okay maybe if the wire is showing, maybe I still want to put a bead in between. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that lemon there. Or maybe it's this one I'm not liking. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not sure yet. It might be this lemon that I'm not digging, you guys. So we're just gonna leave them there for right now. But I think this is gonna be what I like. I'm gonna like doing it like this. So we're just gonna leave that lemon there for right now. Maybe we'll change our minds. But I don't know. I'm not feeling that little lemon, you guys. He's really cute, but I think he'd be really cute as like a little wire wrap, like on a bracelet. I think that would be really adorable. So that might be our route for the bracelet for this. Also maybe for the earrings, but not right there, I don't think. All right, now that I know our pattern, what we're going to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and I will pause this, and I'll try to keep this shorter since we've already used so much time, and give you guys a little bit of a break here so you don't have to fast forward. And then I'll be back and we'll do some more together. All right, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So we're starting to lose some integrity of the necklace, and we're running out of some things. So we're gonna use some chain for sure. And so I just have this gold large like roll of chain or curved chain. So we're gonna use that, and let's go ahead and get our crimped tubes out. We're just gonna dump a few out because we're gonna need a few. And I think this is gonna be like our last set. We'll have like enough to do a bracelet, maybe. I think we can do a bracelet, and I think we're gonna do a lot of the fruit. Like these would be cute, like on the bracelet. I don't know, maybe we'll use these little pumpkins. I'm not really sure yet, so we'll see. And we still have like all these little charms. Oh, and we have, I forgot about these. We have these drops too. So we still have a few things that we can use for the bracelet. So let's go ahead and put on our crimp and our wire guardian. And I love the idea of using this bright pink to go with it because I think it's like really fun. And I know you're not going to see a lot of the wire, but you'll see just like a little hint of it here and there, and I think it'll be cool to have that on there. Plus I don't get to use the pink wire very often, so I think this is like the perfect time to use it. Let's grab our crimping pliers. And what's really neat about this chain is that you can use all these links to like if you want to make your necklace shorter or whatever. All right, so let's cut some of this off because I know we won't need all of that. It'll basically just fit through this little piece of fruit, and that's really about it. All right, and then let's let gravity do what it's supposed to do. And then let's go ahead and do the other side here. Grab another wire guardian. I'll grab a little pinch of them. All right. Oops, I didn't mean to go through my bead because I really want to go through my chain too. All right, so let's put our chain on. All right, now we can go through our crimp and our bead. And just pull that down. Let's do our crimp. Trim this off. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cute. All right, now we just need a couple jump rings. So let's get a small one out for our clasp. That can be, yeah, that may be too small. Let's get that out. And one of these. All right. Don't know if I want the chain that long. I was just thinking about that. Oh, it's okay. I can make it shorter by using the chain itself, so it'll be fine. All right, so here is our necklace, and it's very fruity and just really, really cute. I think the colors are so bright and happy, and it goes really well with this gold chain, as you can see. So there's that one. All right, and now let's go ahead. We're going to use this for our bracelet. We have plenty of wire here to use. All right. And this one's going to be kind of like one of those ones where you're going to have a lot of stuff, I think, hanging down from it because, you know, I want to use these really, really bad. So let's go ahead and put on our crimp and our, actually, no, it's not, because I want to try to do this right here. So let's do one of these really pretty twisty drop beads. We're going to use some gold in between. And then let's do one of these swirly check glass beads. Okay, come on. And I wonder how the lemon would look. Let's see if we did a lemon. I don't know if I'm really feeling the lemons and the limes. Actually, that's kind of cute. I will keep that. That's cute. All right, so then let's do the pattern again in reverse. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cute. And this. Let's do a lime. All right, now that we know our pattern, I'm going to go ahead and I'll press pause on this, and then we will be right back. Okay guys, I have the bracelet all strung up and I think it looks really cute. I think it's fun. All right, so let's go ahead and do our crimps and everything. Put our clasp on here. Let's trim off this little spot here. Then let's do this side. Come on. Crimp. And wire guardian. And let's just bring that down. through our crimp and our pink bead right here. We're going to want to leave just a little bit of a space because this is all like, we want it to be able to move a little bit. So we're going to slide that crimp up just a little bit, leaving about 2 thumbnail gap, just so it can move a little bit easier. All right, and then we can trim off what we don't need. Let's put our jump ring on. Grab 3, all different sizes. All right. See, and then when you go ahead and like bend it around, it'll be, there's enough room for it to kind of move a little bit and form to your wrist. So here we go. All right, let's do a pair of earrings. I think I definitely want to use a couple of these hearts. We'll do hearts. I think I want to just hang one of these on here and one of those on the other one. Maybe we can use the heart as a charm too on here. That'd be cute, especially because we're going to do the hearts on the earrings. We do have these lovely little guys, so I think we could use them. We do have, like, maybe we could do the little things above. Kind of want to use those green ones, but I don't think it's going to happen. And probably a couple seed beads. So let me grab my eye pins. Oh, those are head pins. I had the eye pins the first time. So we just need a couple eye pins. Just 1, 2. All right, let's do a little gold seed bead. And then let's do this white one, this little guy, and another seed bead, another gold one. Not all of them are fitting on there, it's okay. We'll find one that does. There we go. All right, so now let's do a simple loop. And I don't know if I will need a jump ring or not, but I don't think I will. My loop is a little bit bigger. I just kind of want this to hang. Just want it to hang like this. Oh yeah, that's cute. It says, I love fruit. All right. Okay, so there's one. And then let's do our other one here. Do our simple loop. hang our little heart. And there we go. All right, let's just add our little finishing touches here. Just grabbing some jump rings. Let's use this one because I think what we're going to do is we're going to hang this heart like that, but with this flower, just like that. And we'll hang it right, let's hang it from here. Okay, so there is that one, and that little charm on there is really cute. That's gonna be adorable. I like that. All right, and then we wanted to hang this charm on here. So let's go ahead and do that. Smaller jump ring. And then I'm going to clean this up and I'll be back to show you what we have left and to explain to you what I plan on doing with these extras that we have. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, everyone, I got everything cleaned up. So let's start with our first set. So we have, or our second set, I should say, that we did. So here's our bracelet and earrings and our cute necklace. So this is all really fun and fruity, and I really love the drops, these little leaves. They're really cute, and I think this set turned out really cute. But I don't know if it's my favorite one out of the two. So I think this one is my favorite one. So we have the little bumblebee earrings, and we have this necklace. Really, really pretty. That reminds me of kiwi for some reason. And then we have this bracelet that goes with it. So all in all, you guys, we got 4 complete sets out of my leftovers from Athens and from Citrus Celebration, which wasn't very many. I didn't have a ton of leftovers. And this is what I'm going to be putting into my Sam's Bead Box bead soup. So what my intentions are is to see what I have for bead soup after a year. And I think I started this in May. And I'm trying to do it once every few months with all the different subscriptions. And then we'll go through our bead soup. And, you know, like after the year is up, like starting in May. And we'll see what we can combine together using all the bead boxes. So it'll be fun to do, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you want me to continue to do stuff like this because it really helps me clean up and get rid of some extras that are just lying around not being used. All right, guys, sending you all my love. Talk to you soon. Bye.